Tom Keon, and I'm the Chancellor here at Purdue Calumet. And I have the distinct pleasure of welcoming all of you to our forum on the debt crisis. There are many things about this university that I'm very proud of, but one of the most that I'm proud of is that we can be your hometown university. We can be the place you come to for educational excellence, and we can be your partner. So although I know a lot of you are from the university community, I know that there are a number of you also that are from the community as a whole. And I thank you for coming and hope that this will be one of many opportunities that the university provides to all of you to enrich your lives and to get a better understanding of the world in which we live. The debt crisis, which I don't really want to spend a great deal of time talking about because I know our speaker is dedicating his time, is very important. And as you can see, the debt crisis has our political environment in a stronghold. That should give you some indication of the complication and significance of it. I tend to be kind of a wise guy from time to time. And I used to, for many years, say, well, you know, the way to get out of a recession is a good war. That was a joke. Unfortunately, we find ourselves in two good wars and still not getting out of our debt crisis. I know that there are many pieces associated with it. Some of our debt is coming from reoccurring expenses. Some of our debt is coming from non-reoccurring expenses. Unfortunately, both of them are rising. Probably the good thing is that the non-reoccurring are rising at a higher rate than the reoccurring. We will be spending, I know, many months ahead, at least until January, hearing much more about this on the political forum. With that in mind, one of our graduates, who is involved with local politics, is a strong believer in Purdue Calumet, having gotten an undergraduate degree in finance here, and someone who has lots of very positive things to say about Dr. Obey and much of what he has done and learned at Purdue Calumet. Would like to come up and share a bit with you. So I have the distinct pleasure of introducing you to the mayor of our hometown university and graduate of PUC, Tom McDermott.
Appreciate you bringing me up here. I know there's a lot of students in the room right now and a lot of people that don't live in Hammond. You know, I was walking over here, and as I walked over what used to be 171st Street in Hammond, my father was the mayor in the 1980s, and Purdue was, it's always been a great campus in Hammond, Indiana, but at that time it was dissected by 171st, which was a fairly busy street. So literally, to get to the parking lot to where we are right now, you would have to cross the street, which is, not good for a university to give you that campus feel. And we made some bold moves back then, and we connected this campus by shutting down 171st. And we started really moving forward as a campus here at Purdue Calumet. It's a great partnership between the city and Purdue Cal. It's one of our largest employers. Obviously, many people commute in and out every day to Purdue Calumet, but we've made a lot of progress. And it's very proud as a graduate of Purdue Cal for me to see that, and also as the mayor, to see things like this. Bringing in the community to talk about important issues. That's what universities do. To see the dorms that we built across the street and have traditional students living on campus. That's what colleges do. We announced a partnership between the city and the park department and Purdue Cal talking about athletics programs, how we're going to grow the athletics programs at Purdue Calumet. It's neat to see these things happening right here. It's neat to see so many people come in here to hear about an important topic and to hear from what I consider one of our best professors. And that's why when I was invited to come up here and speak on behalf of Dr. Robbie, I felt compelled. I took a lot of my classes with Dr. Robbie when I was an undergrad. And for those of you that haven't heard him talk, he's outstanding. I literally took 6 classes with the guy. I spent a lot of time in the military going to school. I spent a lot of time, obviously, at Purdue Cal going to school. I went to law school at the University of Notre Dame. And I can tell you, it's neat to think that right here in Hammond, Indiana, you got an instructor of his caliber. He's one of the best that I've taken. And, now we look at each other from a different perspective. We're friends, we're colleagues, we work together on a number of issues. But I know some of you in here may not have heard Dr. Robbie speak before. I think you're going to be impressed. And I know he's well versed on this subject, and he's going to be very entertaining. But as a former student, it makes me proud to come in here and see so many people here to hear a great instructor. So on behalf of the city of Hammond and the mayor and a former student of Purdue Calumet, it makes me very proud to be here. I've been very humbled to be able to come up here and talk on Pat's behalf. So thank you all very much.